Well, good morning, everybody. Let's get this shop opened up on this Saturday morning. It's chilly this morning, but not as bad as it has been. Oh yeah, I got the windows in there. Yeah. Kind of hard to see through them though. I have lost my mind. That's okay. Yep, that's okay. Oh boy. Been doing a lot of thinking about this right here. Trying to get the best scenario of getting this cut out and dropped. And I've got the idea how to do it. And I think that's going to be the plan for the day. I'm going to start getting certain things prepared so I can body drop this. Now I know some of you have sent me messages and emails and stuff concerned if I do the body drop that the floor is going to be up here. No, it's only going to be that much higher. Right now, sitting in here, I have over a foot above my head to the roof, so that's not going to be a concern. And besides that, I plan on putting bucket seats in the front. Once this is down, remember this will be down 4 inches. I'll just put shorter seats in there. It'll be good. It'll be comfortable. Just bear with me and ride the ride. I think this is going to be really sweet. Whoa, hey, don't fall. That wouldn't be a good way to start the day. I think this is going to be really sweet dropped like that. All right, let me finish getting this shop opened up. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the welder fired up and finish welding this stuff. That way it's secured. Back one's already welded. I need to weld the fronts on both sides, I do know. Body dropping, it's going to clean this up. I do not like that. They don't match from side to side for some reason. Probably because I just scabbed it. You can see. Alright. It'll clean that up. It'll make it look a lot better. And since I still had to do the connections underneath for the body mounts, it'll work. It'll work.
What are you doing this weekend? Anything? This is my first weekend in weeks and weeks where I don't have anything to do. And that is
Well, guys,
chef's kiss.
I got it this far.
But you know what? We had to plan it. We literally had to plan to do nothing.
The reason I got it this far
Listen, I would choose to do nothing if I could a lot of times. I'm an introvert.
is because I've been watching the votes really closely.
I know that that's not always possible.
And up till now,
It's going to get a little crazy. From now till the end of the year, you'll blink.
the majority
So before that happens,
was do the body drop.
honestly, I just worked for
Well, I just looked at it and it has done a flip-flop on me. Now, the higher vote is just the suspension drop with airbags. So, now that I've got it, I had to clean it anyways. So, now that I've got it to this point, I stated I would wait till Sunday night, and whatever the highest vote was, I would do. I'm so prepared to start cutting. Okay, so this is on hold. What can I say? I got in a hurry. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff cleaned up. I'm going to work on the doors, I guess. I run a tap through these holes. That bolt needs cleaned up a little bit. I try to run a tap through all bolt holes because it keeps the rust out of it, keeps the, I don't know, the paint and all that stuff out of it. Keeps from ruining the threads, and then you have bigger issues. And then I like to run the bolts back in the holes. That way, a couple reasons, it stays with it. Stays with the door, you don't lose them. The aftermarket bolts don't look the same. So it keeps the right bolts where you need them, and then it also makes it easier to paint the bolt heads. Now when you do final assembly, most times you chip. Yeah, it's easier to touch up a little bit of paint chip on a bolt head than it is to paint them separately, then install them, and still have to touch it up. So might as well just paint it in the door, right? All right, I'm gonna get back to stripping some paint. Whoever called those cheek pokers, I want to know how they do it, because I've got them everywhere but the cheeks. Them little wires stick everywhere. Hidden issues. See that? That is because those door catches either broke or they didn't have them in there and they opened the door too far. That's why you gotta have those. And since these hinges don't have, you know, they're free spinning, they don't have the catches built in. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of dent pulling on that one. No big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the DA now and get this DA'd down. I ain't gonna strip it all the way down. I'm just gonna get it good and sanded and see where we're at that point.
I'm free, spirit forever. I am free, spirit forever. Speeding through town, taking to jail. Patrolman, let me go, $200 bill. Better let me sign this page in your book. Leave the town feeling like I'm some kind of crook. The border police noticed a guitar. They asked me if I was gonna be a star, 'cause I'm free. Biggest plan, forever being free. It's better to spend time with someone that you love. No looking back on life, 'cause you're free, spirit forever. Free, spirit forever. Again, I won't ever doubt myself
All right, there's a little bit of Bondo right there. I'm not too concerned with that. That's a real thin layer. I am gonna have to pull that out. You can see they did the old school trick, drilling through and pulling it. I don't do that. That line has to be straight, so I'll get that line straight and work as much as I can out before I glaze that. They got a broken bolt in the mirror. I'll weld a nut to that. That'll heat it up to where it'll come back out. I'm not using this style of mirror on this truck, but I'm gonna leave these and put a Phillips head bolt in there just like they did from the factory. This is going to get the highway mirrors. I like being able to see behind me, and I hate them little peep mirrors that I have on the Blue Mule. Let's see. Got a little bit of tapping to do right on that bottom edge. You can see that line. It's kinked down. Got a dent right there, little crease. It's not real bad. I could just fill it, but since I got to do that one, I might as well just pop that up. Other than that, the rest of this is ready for body work, both sides. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and set this over there, get the next door up here and get it this far. I want to see what's under the paint. I wasn't planning on stripping it, but I don't know what kind of paint they use. Man, it would not sand. So, that's all right. Can't build a house with a crumbling foundation, right? So, I'll go ahead and get the next door up here and go from there. All right, guys, I got this one stripped. It's in a lot better shape than the other door. There's a slight little dimple right there. Down here, that's not hateful. But once we get over to this side, yep, got to do that corner. They did the old tapping mud on the mirror holes, so yeah, I gotta pull that back up. Passenger side shouldn't have any nuts welded in because those were added later, so I'll probably pull them up, plug weld them, clean them up, and be done. These holes will not match what my mirrors are, so I'm gonna go ahead and straighten that a little bit. This side's out, this side's in, means the mirror got pushed back. I'll straighten that up, plug those. This side won't be as bad. Let's see. Yeah, it cleaned up pretty good. I gotta get my little belt sander in there and clean some of the tight stuff. But other than that, this one I'm gonna set over there with that, and it'll be ready for Fab 2. Now I'm gonna get the first back door up, look it over. All right, now the back doors, which I gotta build that corner. See how much easier it'll be laying up here on the horses. Finish welding some of this stuff underneath. Probably open this up just a little bit. Give me a little more room to get into that. A lot of grinding. Yeah. Grind all this up, clean the inside up. I'm not gonna start that today. It's you can see how much I moved those in, about 3/4 of an inch, and then that clears the guide in there. Yeah, I'll start that Monday morning because it's gonna go right into Fab. I'll finish the Fab up on this, then strip it and get it out of the way, get the other door up on, do the same thing. Then I'm gonna set up probably my longboard on those wooden horses and have all 4 doors laid up. I'm gonna go through all of them at the same time with the body work. Rip and tear. So today is over. It's 140, 145, something like that. 135. Oh yeah, I gotta finish welding that too. A little easier up here than overhead. But yeah, I'm going to go to Fort Laramie. They're having their fall festival. Never been to it. And we're gonna go walk around and see what kind of crafts they got up there. All right, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I would really like to see this channel grow. I'm gonna say by December 31st, I would love to see a minimum of 10,000 subscribers. That would blow my mind. I know we can do it. I think once I'm ready to start painting on this, that might help too. And I'm thinking this morning, while I'm sanding and grinding and all that stuff, I'm going to narrow it down between two colors. But whichever color I go with, there's going to be a twist. And I think everybody's going to like it. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. All right, guys. Don't forget, slide over. Today's Saturday, which by the time you see this video, it'll be over. Okay, never mind then. The voting is over at this point, I'll bet. Well, you should find out real soon what's going to happen with the altitude of this truck. But yeah, check that out. See how I cut that cab corner out of there? That gives me a place for the door to go in. I can get in right here to adjust, which I am not taking them off. Y'all seen me struggle getting these doors aligned. Those are staying right there. I'm going to double check, make sure they're tight, and they are getting painted right there. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Share my videos. Get more people interested in watching this truck. I got a few other jobs coming in. So, yeah. I'll be bouncing back and forth on this. But I do need to get some money coming in here. It's been about 5 weeks now, I believe, since I had money coming in. Other than a few little odds and ends, that ain't gonna make a living. And then selling stuff, which I hate selling stuff. Yeah, you get money out of it when you sell stuff, but then you ain't got your stuff. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good evening.